In this video, we will talk about how to create a new survey. Once you have logged in, you'll come to this screen. Click on Start New Survey to start building a new survey. Once you click on that button, you'll come to the Survey Designer. While building this survey, you'll use this left panel. This has three different sections. Most of it, once you read the name of each button, you'll get to know what it is. But let's spend a minute to go through each one of them. This is one of your important section which has different questions type. This is a text-based question. This is a multi-choice question. Within that multi-choice question, you can choose an option to whether you want to show a radio button, which is a single answer, or if your question has multiple answer, you can opt for checkboxes. This is a date question. This is a yes/no question where your answer is yes or no. You could also use choice option to create a yes/no question, but this is separated. This gives you a ready-made yes/no choices. If you are taking any coding or programming test, you would use this. A image, if you have an image and you have a question based on that image, you can use the image question, upload the image, and then ask a question around that. If you have to add a label or just a title, you can use the title or a text field. Go back to the previous screen. And this top section is once you are building your survey and you want to see how your survey looks, you use the preview button. If your survey is ready and you're ready to publish it to your participants, you use the publish button. A survey can have multiple sections, and we'll take a look at it. And this will be used to add a section, and a section can have multiple questions. Then you use the section reorder. If you have four sections, if you want to move them around, you can use section reorder to drag and drop in or reorder them. So that's about it. Let's start building a simple survey. I will go start with changing the title. Let's build a customer satisfaction survey. So here I have changed the survey title. Then if my survey is going to have multiple sections, then I'll use a section title. For example, I am interested in product feedback. So this is a product feedback section. Now I can start adding my questions. For customer satisfaction survey, when you're building, you probably have a spreadsheet where you have a bunch of questions already written. So I have a sample survey spreadsheet. I'll use some of these questions from here. Let me put a first question. How long have you been using our product? Once you come to the designer, a text question is already added for you. You can delete this by add a second question, and then you can delete one question. A survey should have one question always. Even when you delete this last question, auto default question is already added, which is a text question. So that's ready. Let's add one more question for choices. So if I click, I want to add a question, just tap on it, and a new is added, and you can see the flash on it. This is a multi-value question. I can go and change the title of it. So I'll go to my question, sample questions, and I'll pick one of that and add a question title from here. How often do you use our product? And I have some choices for that. Every day, once a week. Use the plus icon to add another option. Another option. Others. After adding, I can move my choices up and down. So I can move every day at the bottom, once a week here. So you can drag and drop and reorder your choices. So my question is ready. If this question has a score, which generally, if you are doing a competitive test, you will have scores. But we are going to leave the score for this demo. And then if you want to make it required, you can select that. If you want to build a logic, we will look at the logic in one of the next surveys, next demos. So this is a radio choice. I can change that to checkbox if answer can be multiple, but we'll keep it radio, only one choice. Let's take a look at the preview, how our survey looks. Product feedback, that's my first question. This is how user will see it. And then how often do you use our product? That's our next choice. So right now we have added 2 questions only. So this is our preview. Let's stop the preview and go back to adding more questions. So let's add one more multi-choice question. I added one more. The question comes up. I can click on that questions to go into a edit mode. How easy it is to, if I want to get a feedback, how easy it is to use our product. I can type some choices. Very easy. Somewhat easy. Similarly, you can add more choices. A bit difficult. So you keep adding these questions, different type of questions, and yes, no questions. Once I add a yes, no questions, I can have a question. Go click on that, added the title. By default, this questions will have a yes, no choice. So that's how you build your survey. Thank you very much.